Hey, this is Jeremy. I'm calling from Hell Average Gaming.
Jeremy, how's it going, dude? Is Carmen and Cam calling too?
They said they tried to get through but couldn't.
Oh shit, that's shitty. Can you message them and tell them to try again? Usually, somebody said that last week too, though. Like one of the guests. Like,
really?
That
I got through right away, but
yeah.
Let me see if I can't message them.
Or maybe tell them to keep trying. I don't know. Like damn.
Let me try it 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, the Frankie and the Driz guy last week. We had to call him.
Oh, right. We had
He
to
said
call
he
him.
wasn't able to
Yeah,
get
that's
there.
bizarre. We'll look into that. Maybe downgrade Skype. You never upgrade it. You always downgrade
There's
it.
always troubles with this guy.
I texted them. I was waiting to hear back from them.
All right, dude. Yeah. Oh man, that's crazy. Jeremy, how long have you guys been doing the show?
Oh man, we're coming up on a year now almost.
Cool. Cool.
I think it'll be in June, I believe.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What
Yeah.
do you guys do? It? Do you guys cover like different games every episode, or just?
We mostly cover news, what's going on in gaming right now,
Yeah.
and we talk about what games we're playing, our interests, or what we're getting hyped for.
What's the big news right now?
Well, let's see. Last week, we've been talking about God of War a lot.
Yeah.
We interviewed the guy that
damn.
voices Brock. We interviewed the guy. He's an actor. His name is Robert Craighead, and he voices Brock in the God of War. And I've heard that character's amazing.
Oh, really? I love Brock.
Yeah.
That's
Brock is
yes,
so
the dwarf.
good.
Everybody
Brock
says
is
they
so
love
good.
him. Yeah. How far
He's
into
one of my favorites.
the game are you?
Oh, I'm not even halfway yet, apparently.
And does it
Apparently, so you felt like you were really far then.
I thought I was. I don't want to give any spoilers away. Let's just say I made a lot of progress, and then I thought I was there, and they were like, nope.
does it reference
Pop in disc 5.
does it reference the Greek stuff at all, or is it just a totally new story?
It is a new story. It's based in Norse mythology.
Yes.
But from what I understand, this is the same Kratos.
Yes, that's
So
Yeah,
I've heard that there is references to the past games. I'm looking for them right now.
He's coming after all the other pantheons, then, huh?
And I heard you guys. I listened to your show. I heard you guys say there's dragons in it. That sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I just slayed my first dragon.
Nice.
It was satisfying.
Nice.
It's like, you have not lived till you've just plunged an axe into a dragon's skull.
One of my friends told me too. Like Kratos is exactly what you would think of it, like him as if he was a dad. Like he's just that much of a dick.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love the fact that he almost never says his kid's name. It's just boy.
That sounds like a Southern thing. Like I think you guys would be
Exactly.
Where are you from, Jeremy?
I'm from North Carolina.
Okay. And how did you meet the other guys? How did you meet Carmen and Cam?
Well, I met Carmen through Cam. I've known Cam. We used to work together, and we've been friends for probably a few years. And then Cam told me that he and Carmen were putting this show together, and they had me come on for a guest spot and liked me so much they decided just to make me permanent crew.
Cool. And now you're the only one that can call other shows. You got... You're the golden boy.
Exactly.
But that's cool. Yeah, it's me and Slim. Like, I had worked in radio previously, and for years I wanted to get like a podcast going, and so many people were like they would, and then Slim finally said he was doing something, and we went from there. That's cool. What is it the first show you guys have done?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the first time I've never been a podcast or anything. So.
Do you guys do you do it live like on Twitch or anything?
Not currently. We record every week on Discord, and we edit it and post it later.
Cool.
But we're planning to possibly do some live stuff later on.
Yeah. What's your favorite console?
I'm a PlayStation guy myself.
Nice.
But
me too.
if we're talking of all time, it's definitely Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I heard you guys too.
That's what I grew up on.
I heard you guys talk about the what are they, the mini ones?
The mini,
Slim,
yeah.
Slim got
Mini?
Slim and
That's
Slambo
mini.
here. They got them too. Yes. They got 'em.
Yeah, they are sweet, man.
Oh, I love them. I hacked mine. I had a few more games to it.
I was just going to say
21
that.
just wasn't enough.
Which one of you
Yeah.
guys?
So
One
what
of you guys was against. One of you guys had like other other like games on, like PlayStation games.
Oh, see, I wouldn't do that.
See, one of you guys
Yeah.
was against that, and one of you guys had done it, I think.
Oh no, we didn't add any PlayStation games to it or nothing. I personally added some, more Super Nintendo games to it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
there's
what I did, but
people
there
modding
are-
them for
There are
like,
people adding like Sega Genesis games, and I'm like, I need a mini
Oh, really?
Sega Genesis for
Yeah.
that, not a Super Nintendo. Like, I won't do that.
That's weird, man.
I won't even
I
put
can't
Game
play
Boy
Sonic with a
Advance
Super
games on
Nintendo
there.
controller.
Yeah, I won't
Yeah,
even
what
put I won't even put Game Boy Advance games on there. Like, it's just Super Nintendo games. That's it.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, Game Boy Advance had a lot of Super Nintendo ports, but they just felt different to me.
Yeah.
nice. What is your favorite game for the Super Nintendo?
That'd be Final Fantasy 3, aka Final Fantasy 6. My favorite game of all time.
I never played that. I played the first one on the NES, and then
Yep.
years later when PS1 came out, I played 7, and then I was back in. But yeah, I didn't play one
Yeah.
between those years.
Yeah, 3 was the first one I ever played, and that's what got me hyped up for 7. And that's been my favorite series ever since.
That's good. Yeah, some of them.
I guess just
what do you
I was
feel
gonna
about
say,
13? Like, what do you feel about the 13
I-
trilogy?
oh, I actually enjoyed 13 and 13 too. Didn't like the third one though.
I love 2. I didn't like 1, but I went through 1. Like, I played it just to get through it. And 13.3,
Yeah.
I played it like for a little bit, and I just stopped. I couldn't do it, man. It was weird.
Yeah, 13.2 I thought was a lot better.
Yeah, 13.2 was
13
great.
it was a little too constricted. I actually ended up stopping and then coming back a year later and pushing through it. But I did enjoy it, but it was definitely not one of my favorites.
Yeah. And what was the one?
13.3
Like I didn't like 8 that much, and
I didn't either.
okay, and there was one. Was
I
it-
like 9.
I like 9.
I really
yeah,
like
I thought
9.
Was that the
cool.
online one?
No, 9 was you had the little mage Vivi or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck
and then
his
the
name
guy
was.
with
Yeah.
the tail, the
Yeah.
monkey boy.
The
dude.
monkey boy. It was a
Play
really
that.
good game.
What was the
yeah.
one with the
The
fucking?
Dane?
What was the one with the sky pirate and the chick that was like a rabbit or something?
Oh, that was 12.
that one I thought was good.
Yeah, 12
That
was
one
cool.
I really
I had
liked.
12.
And I love
that-
I love X.
Yeah, that one I
Yeah.
didn't get much. I didn't care much for it.
Yeah,
I didn't like
see?
the combat system. I couldn't get into the story.
I really
And
ended up
I
liking
even
that.
I noticed playing through it again because I bought the PS4 version that the story is just basically Star Wars. You got a plucky boy living in the desert who's abducted by a space or air pirate and his half-human cohort as you fight an evil empire. With a badass dude wearing a mask and a cloak.
Yes, yeah, that's true. I never thought of it that way. I love it. A little embarrassed. I still only have a PS3. I got the Switch for my sons, but I still only have a PS3. And right now I'm playing. I guess they remade Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, okay.
And like,
Oh, yeah.
it's not as bad as I remember. Like, I remember that Twilight Town in the beginning being really like. It's still a little like boring. Like when you gotta work for like a day straight.
And
But
a lot of long dialogue in the beginning.
yeah.
I remember.
And
Yeah.
does that ever even make sense? Like, do you ever really know what that stupid organization 13 is?
If you watch the 6-hour-long videos of people breaking it down on YouTube, you will.
Yeah, no, I'm never gonna understand. I'll never know that. Yeah, no. But this is still good games. But do you think, Jeremy, is 3 ever gonna come out? I'm saying no because they teased it when the PS3 came out.
We were talking about this on last week's show. Is Square is going to E3 this year, and they were teasing some stuff about Kingdom Hearts 3 on their Twitter.
They've always been
I think
teasing.
it's-
And they're like, when all the Final Fantasies ever are done, we'll do this. And now they got like an orchestra tour of Final Fantasy of Kingdom Hearts music.
Orchestra tour.
What? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, well they put a picture of Sora, Donald, Goofy and said coming soon, and then they missed the last couple E3s, so we think that they're going to announce it for this year.
Coming soon
I
is
was
like
telling
3 more
Carmen-
consoles.
I was
3 more
telling
consoles.
Carmen and them, I think they're going to just epic troll us.
Yes, I think that's what they're doing.
There's so much more shit they could put in those games now.
You know,
Like,
Yeah, they have more.
I
content.
like,
Disney.
yeah, they could really
Like,
do
they
it
could-
right.
Marvel, Star Wars can all be
yeah.
in there. Yep.
I liked
Oh, that'd be amazing
That
if I
would
go
be.
through and team up Sora with like Iron Man and the Hulk.
yeah.
I liked the PSP one, the Birth by Sleep.
That was
I
good.
thought that was really
Yeah.
I
cool.
did, yeah.
I like that one too.
I
yeah.
had that one too. That was a great one.
Yeah, but it's like at this point too, like you've kind of waited too long. Like just kill the series. Like I don't know, come up with something else. I don't know. It's been PS2. was the last, and then the regular PSP. It wasn't even the Vita that other game was for. Like, it's been too long.
What's even more hilarious is they keep saying that Kingdom Hearts 3 is just going to end Sora's story, but they're going to continue Kingdom Hearts after that.
Wait, what?
Kingdom Hearts 4, the quest for more money.
That's gonna be the character, Mo Money.
Hearts,
He's gonna be the new guy.
Oh, money.
We got Mo.
the breakfast cereal, the flamethrower.
Well, we'll be seeing that game in like 3006.
That'll be on the PS23. Fuck.
They'll all be old men. Oh, I've been waiting.
Oh man. What are you currently playing though, Jeremy? Is it all God of War right now?
Pretty much, yeah. I've been trying. I'm real bad about finishing games, so I'm trying to focus real hard on finishing just one at a time.
I do. I finish them. I don't start another one till I'm done. I'm good with that.
I even told the guys last time I was playing Ni no Kuni 2 before God of War came out, and I had to bust my ass to get it done before God of War came.
I just played
that game.
Yeah.
I was never going back.
I replayed the first Ni no Kuni just because I know the second's out. Like I said, I don't have a 4, but that game, so amazing. Do you feel that the second one was as good, or did you play the first one?
I played the first one. I actually like the second one better.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I prefer the combat system in the second one. It's more action
what I've heard,
based.
yeah.
They got rid of like the Pokemon style monster raising and whatnot.
I like that, and I like I don't know. I'm a fan of old turn-based fighting in RPGs. I love. Okay, cool. I love the Final Fantasy VII was the last Final Fantasy that had not the live action. Yeah. It's I don't mind the live action, but I love turn-based. I don't know.
I can get into the turn-based. I mean the action-based stuff, but there's always a soft spot for my turn-based RPGs.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I agree.
I grew up on the turn-based RPGs. I love just picking my commands and watching them play out.
Yeah. Kind of a strategy right there. Yup. What do you guys ever play games on the show, or do you just talk about them?
Well, we have our own Let's Play show we do called Select Start.
Cool.
And we've played through Shovel Knight, and we played through episodes of Doom. We fought each other in Fighter Z and Injustice.
Nice.
We've been playing through Cuphead, getting our ass kicked in that.
What's that?
Dude, Cuphead is crazy, dude. It's like, no.
Someone needs to review video games.
Yeah.
This game is like crazy.
Crazy.
It's like it's based off those old 30s cartoons, and they actually got people to sell animation, hand-drawn animation for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Sounds cool.
It's insane. It's like an old Mario game. The way they have it formatted.
Nice.
Freaking great.
What's that on? Is that on online or?
Dude, you could even get that on Steam.
Yeah.
Cuphead, yeah.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you too, Jeremy. I know a lot of. Do you feel like there's going to be another PlayStation or Xbox? Because I know a lot of these. All the companies, they're making everything for the Steam now, and the computers, like PC and all.
Sony still does their exclusives. I don't think
there
consoles
hasn't
will
been
ever go away.
as many good exclusives like Nintendo's got it. But really, what has Sony had? They've had one more God of War, and they've had one. What's the other one they did with the Infamous?
Well, they did Uncharted.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They had Uncharted 4.
Yeah,
They had Bloodborne came out. That was one of my favorite games of all time.
Was it good?
PS4 exclusive.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I love it.
But they used to have so many more. They used to have many more good ones.
They used to have all the Twisted Metal stuff.
Yeah.
I know you asked Jeremy the question, but I'm going to answer, and then Jeremy can answer. But in my opinion, I think there's always going to be the console gamer. Even if you have the same games on PC and you have the same games on a console,
I think you're better on the
people
console.
rather have a console.
I feel that way, but are there enough? Are there enough people though? I don't know.
And I agree because I'm not going to deny that PC gaming is superior, but your average person is highly intimidated by having to constantly update their computer, make sure everything's up to spec. You come home, you've been working all day, you just want to play a game. I want to be able to come home, pop my disc in, turn on my PlayStation, sit on the couch, and just know it's going to work.
I'm a fan too of the physical disc. I want the physical.
That
copy.
I think may go away.
Yeah. That I've heard too.
I can see that too, but I keep buying physical whenever I can. I just love my physical media.
I do too. I don't know why.
Yeah, especially movies.
I agree. I agree. I don't know. I'm not down with just the video rental on
what I don't like about like when they're taking movies off of physical is that like the companies that own these movies, first of all, you can't find whatever movie you want now. Like you used to be able to just go to places like Suncoast, like in the mall, and buy any movie you wanted to find.
Yeah,
you buy that. Now it's like the movies that these companies just want you to see. It's like not like
yeah.
Well, I mean, like it's the same thing with digital. There was, do you remember the PT trailer that came out for the PlayStation, where it was the playable trailer for Silent Hills?
No, I don't know that.
I never seen
it. It was done by Hideo Kojima, who does Metal Gear Solid. It was directed by Guillermo del Toro.
Wow.
And it starred that guy from The Walking Dead. I don't watch the show. I can't remember his name. But it was a trailer. It was a playable trailer. It was phenomenal, and people didn't even know what it was. It was just called PT. And then when you managed to beat it, it showed that it was actually a trailer for the upcoming new Silent Hill game, and people were hyped, and they were just live and ready to go. And then
it's so cool.
Probably a month later, Konami says, you know what, we're not going to make the game anymore, and we're going to pull the trailer off the store. So you couldn't even download the trailer anymore.
Wow.
But people were selling... Yeah, people who downloaded it to their PlayStation were selling their PlayStations online for like $1,000 because people wanted to play this digital game that didn't exist anymore.
Wow, that's insane. Yeah, like fuck.
But what I find really strange about that is everything you just named also sounds like Hideo Kojima's new game Death Stranding, because it stars Norman Reedus.
Kojima started his own company because
apparently it.
Well, apparently Konami just like is not doing games anymore.
That's another thing too. Like one machine.
That's what I've heard. Slot machines. Yeah.
One game
and Yu-Gi-Oh.
One game is like if it does bad, will bankrupt the company now.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the case years ago.
Yeah.
Like
the last thing they gave us was Metal Gear Solid Survive. Something no one asked for, no one wanted.
I never even heard of that. Yeah, no, I didn't like that. What was the one they came out with on PS3? There was a Metal Gear. I played a little bit.
4?
No.
4?
5?
Maybe. I don't know.
5 was on PS4. 4 was on PS3.
I think there were 2 on
5
PS3.
came out,
I have 2 on PS3. I bought one when it came out with the bundle, and then there was like another one. It was like Metal Gear. Was it Rising?
Maybe the one where you played as Raiden or whatever his name was. With the sword.
Yeah, that was a spin-off. It was fun, but it was a Metal Gear game.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I couldn't.
It was awesome, though, just to be a robot ninja and slashing buildings in half. It wasn't Solid Snake. There was no cardboard box.
Jeremy, earlier when you were talking about your Let's Play and what games you guys had been playing, you mentioned both Injustice 2 and DBZ Fighters, and I was a huge Injustice 2 fan, and then I got DBZ Fighters, and I can't even play Injustice 2 anymore. I
know. Same here. We actually we played the first Injustice and put those episodes up, and we recorded the second one. We were playing those, and we lost the footage. Just unfortunately, it didn't record right, which was good for Cam and Carmen because I kicked the shit out of them in that. Then we got into some Fighter Z, and God, Cam just kicked the crap out of us. That was one of his practices.
But Fighter C is just so addicting. I just had a couple of friends over on the weekend. People have never played it, and we did like a tournament, and we were playing it for like hours. It's just such like anybody can pick it up, and it's just such a great like fast-paced game, and everything about it just yells DBZ. It's amazing.
It's so fun, and I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. I love System Artworks, which does Guilty Gear, so I was all on board for this. And I've just been loving it. I've been buying the DLC. I've been just testing out the new fighters, trying to get my game up. Because I tell you, there's going to be a rematch, and Cam will not win again.
Nice. I saw too, Jeremy, that you said, or in your show, you said Atari's got a console coming out. Is it a retro one? Is it like a plug and play, or is it like a new console?
A next gen Atari.
That's the thing. We don't know. Right now, it's just called the Atari Box. We know it's going to launch for $199.99, and no one really knows what it is.
What? The Atari Box 4. It's like everything together. The Atari Switch Box 4.
Maybe it'll be able to like not only get like classic Atari games, but maybe Steam. You could put Steam on it. That'd be kind of cool.
No, I know what it is.
It's an old mighty toaster oven. It's an old used toaster oven.
No, guys, it is the original box that the Atari came in. You just
but it's got a Coleco adapter. And then television guts.
And television.
Wow, no, I had no idea, dude, that they were coming out with something.
I have no idea what they're thinking right now.
What was the last thing they had? It was like
really
the Jaguar. They had the Jaguar.
Oh, the Jaguar. Did you know that it had a CD-based add-on that when you put it on there, it looked like a fucking toilet?
I didn't know that. I know it had like a keyboard, like it could do computer things. It was like...
Oh, man.
It was terrible. I think
its controller was huge. It was the size of like an old BlackBerry.
I think my eye doctor had one that she did like her, because it was also, like I said, like a home computer. Like she did all her like records on it. Like
it's ironic that you mentioned that, because the Atari Jaguar sold so poorly that they took this units that they couldn't sell. They sold them to like medical outlets. They turned them into like X-ray machines or something.
Yeah, it was great for that. It was great for the medical field for some reason. I heard though too that PS3. I heard when it first came out that the U.S. military bought like a lot of them for what was that?
I heard about that.
That operating system.
You could use it for like the drones and shit.
Yeah, like I think that was like one of the reasons it did so good. The PS3.
I think I remember seeing like a picture a long time ago of a whole room of PS3s just turned on and glowing blue.
Yes.
As it was creepy looking. It was like sometimes 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Dude, imagine how hot that room would be, because those original PS3s. Yeah. I remember I'd be playing in like February in my room, and I still have the window crack because that thing.
I got one.
Those original PS3s got so hot, dude. They were like a mini version of the sun.
Mini version.
They have a fusion reactor.
What's that, Jeremy?
Last time I played when I lived at home with my parents in the attic, and it was the middle of August,
Dude.
and down here in the South, and it was so hot I couldn't play my PS3 for more than 5 minutes before it started burning out.
Yo, yeah, or it would freeze up because it would get so hot. You'd have the air conditioner crank, and you'd be sitting on the air conditioner while you played like Rock Band or something. Like that. It was crazy.
Exactly.
Crazy. And then the only reason I got the slim one was because my original one ended up shitting the bed. It didn't play discs anymore, but yeah. No, and it doesn't get as hot. The slim one is fine.
Yeah, my original fat one burned out too, but that was before the Slims came along. I had to go buy another fat one.
See, I'm a fan of the original. I always like the original, like, bigger ones, like the PS2. I like that.
Those Slim.
I forgot my original PS2.
Cool.
Those little slim PS2s, they were such shit. They would just like burn out so quickly.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
My original PS2 would still be around if my ex-wife hadn't broken it. She was a fan of breaking my stuff, so.
Like on purpose or like oh, okay.
You
just picked it up and broke it.
You give her a falcon punch.
You gotta talk to my lawyer, Slambo. You gotta be my lawyer. I want you to show up as my lawyer with like a box of like
I'll get an Armani suit.
Like a box of like White Castle cheeseburgers. That's all
I'll get I'll get the White Castle. I'll get an Armani suit. I'll like shave my head completely bald, trim my beard, and it'll be great.
All right. I won't pay you a fucking thing, just like I don't for the show. But.
Well, you're buying the White Castle cheeseburgers. That's it.
No, you're buying those.
That's my only price.
Jeremy, we had to wrap this up, dude, but thank you so much for talking to us, man.
Oh, man, it's been a pleasure. I'm so glad to be on with you guys.
It's been great. Where can everybody find you guys?
Well, we have a YouTube channel. Just search for Hella Average Gaming. We have a website, hellaaveragegaming.com. You can also find us on Stitcher and SoundCloud. Just hit us up, smash that like button, subscribe.
Oh, and who did your intro music? Because I love it.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't know that. You'd have to ask Cameron. He knew the guy.
Okay, I didn't know if like somebody made it for you guys or if you took it from a show. Like your intro music is so
no,
cool.
I take it back. I think Cameron found that. It was like royalty free.
Just something. Oh, dude, it's great. It's some old like 8-bit sounding music. Like it's super cool.
Nice.
Super cool, man.
I like it.
Yeah.
Anything retro, man.
I love it. Have a good one, brother.
All right. Peace out.
Later.